Hi guys! Today I have a really simple recipe for you. This is something that I've wanted to share a long time ago, but somehow, I don't know why, it's just been put off quite many times. So now finally I got to share this recipe. It's I want to say it's not a traditional recipe of any country. I know there are variations of potato pancakes in so many different countries, so many different cultures and cuisines, but this is how I remember my mom making them when I was a kid. So this is the recipe I want to share with you. So let's get started. We are gonna start by grating all of the vegetables. So I have prepped everything already, peeled the potatoes and the garlic and the onion. I also have a bowl here with a sieve over it. So that's where I'm gonna be putting the grated things in to get rid of a little bit of the moisture. So I'm gonna start with the garlic. And I'm using the smaller grating on my grater, but you could also use the bigger one if you like. My least favorite part, the onion. So get ready to cry. And then I'm gonna finish with my potatoes. So also grating all the potatoes. And then I have the sieve here. You will see how much water there is in the potato and, well, the onions as well. So you could use a sieve, you could use a finer sieve that I'm using here, or you could also use a cheesecloth or a clean kitchen towel. And we just want to squeeze it a little bit just to release as much of the water as possible. So if you're using a cheesecloth, it's really easy. Just put the ends together and squeeze out the juices. I'm just pressing everything against the sieve to get as much out as possible. And so then once there's not much liquid coming out anymore, I'm just gonna show you. It's quite a lot that you want to get out. I'm using the same bowl, just emptied it from the liquid and adding my potato and grated onions back in. Now we're also adding in an egg. I did already add in garlic, but I really love dry garlic, so I'm also gonna add in about a teaspoon of dry garlic powder, about half a teaspoon of salt or to taste, and then some freshly ground black pepper. Now I'm first gonna just give it a short mix and just kind of incorporate the egg and the spices. Like this, just shortly. And then I'm gonna add in the all-purpose flour. So I'm gonna start with 6 tablespoons and then just work it in. So we're gonna check how it looks at the end. And then if needed, we can always add a little bit more. So it's looking good. It should kind of get a little bit, well, kind of not thicker, but you should be able to see that the flour is kind of binding everything together. If you notice that it's still quite watery, then just add in another tablespoon or another 2 tablespoons. So mine is ready now, and I'm gonna start frying the pancakes. So I've heated my pan here over medium-high heat, and now that it's warm, I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil. So watch the heat, either medium-high or medium, and then I'm just gonna portion the pancakes, the potato pancakes, with a tablespoon, and then flatten them a little bit on the pan. But then you have to be really careful so that you don't burn your fingers. And don't overcrowd the pan, so mine is gonna fit about 4. I want to have a little bit space in between. And then you just want to fry them for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You will notice the color changing once the potato is starting to cook. So it's gonna turn darker, and then you want to flip them and cook them the same on the other side. So now I'm just gonna check, because the sides are getting darker. So that's looking beautiful. You can flip around the rest as well. Add in some more oil if needed, and continue until you've used up all your batter. I think this is a really easy recipe and quick to make. It can be made for lunch, or it can be made for dinner. You can serve it as it is, so you can serve the potato pancakes with a sour cream dip on top, or a side salad. But if you want a more filling dish, then you can also serve them as a side to some meat or fish. The only thing you really need to pay attention to in this recipe is getting rid of the moisture from the potato and the onion before you make the final mix. So really squeeze as much juices out of the potatoes as you can. And then when you're adding the flour, just keep in mind that in the end it should be like there should not be any moisture. So it should bind, the flour should bind the moisture. So if you notice that it's still a bit runny, once you've added the flour, then you can easily add a little bit more. I hope you're enjoying these quick and easy lunch and dinner recipes. I'm really having fun making them because this is something that we eat on a daily basis, and so this way I get to share with you the simple things and not just the fancy things that you would make for holidays or celebrations. If you do like this kind of recipes, don't forget that thumbs up for support, so I will know and I will make more of these recipes in the future. Also, if you're new to my channel, then you can subscribe right now, and if you tap the bell, you won't miss any of the new videos. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.